Hey guys, this is my 2015 Honda Accord Hybrid Touring Edition. It is a great car. However, we've had an issue with it recently and I couldn't find anything on YouTube to explain how to fix the problem. So this is me making a video on explaining how to fix the problem. What happened was a couple weeks ago, my wife was driving the car and she called me and said it was smoking. So I had her take it to a shop that was right nearby just to look at it. And what was happening is the AC compressor was actually purging refrigerant, which was, I had never seen that before. And what actually is happening is the fan motor, the cooling fan motor for the radiator and the condenser unit has quit, stopped working. So instead of grenading itself, it's just releasing the pressure inside the compressor so that it doesn't explode and kill the AC system, basically. So what I'm going to be doing today is just a video of how to replace the cooling fan motor, and I'm going to show you everything I can, try to do it step by step. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I have a general idea of how to do it. I know where the fan motor is. I know how it's secured. I don't know how to get to it. I don't know exactly what things I need to take off. That's why I was looking on YouTube to find a video, but I couldn't find anything. So this is me making the video to help someone else hopefully figure this out. But yeah, it is a hybrid, so there is a high voltage system in there. So that's something I haven't dealt with before. I work on a lot of cars for a living, but high voltage scares me a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of it. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully I can get this done correctly. Part right here. This part is the AC fan motor, and this little bugger wasn't cheap. Normally fan motors are $100, $200, $300 on the high end. This motor, just this little piece right here, was $1,000, just this part. And what's funny is I took this car to Honda to get it diagnosed, and they told me it was going to cost $2,200 to replace this fan motor from them. So basically they wanted to charge me $1,200 in labor, which I didn't think was acceptable. So that's why I'm doing it myself. I took it to another shop. They also wanted to charge me about $2,000. So it was $200 cheaper than the Honda dealership, but it was still $2,000. Now he said this part, he can't find this part for anywhere under $1,600. And I found this for $956 on one of the websites, you know, like Honda Parts Now or HondaFactoryParts.com or Factory Parts Direct, something like that is one of the, those are actually just dealerships in different states who are putting their parts catalog online for you to buy. And this may have been just old stock that they were trying to get rid of, that they reduced the price down to $1,000 from $1,400, $1,600. My mechanic was blown away that I was able to find this for under $1,000. And so when he heard that I could find it for that, he told me to go ahead and buy it. And I told him I was going to try and put it in myself, and if not, then we can take it to him. But I'm pretty sure I can do this. So yeah, let's get started. So first thing I want to do is take apart these little tabs here and get this intake, this air intake out of the way. Basically what we're going to be trying to do is get to the fan shroud for the radiator. The fan shroud is what holds the fan, which holds the motor. So we need to get the fan shroud off of the radiator. I need to take my watch off. Alright, so like I said, guys, I'm doing this all kind of blind. I don't really know how it needs to go. So first thing I need is a 10, and I don't have it. Of course I don't. Why would I? Why would I have it right where I need it to be? Alright, let's go look in the truck. All right, I think I need a 10 first off. These are Harbor Freight, and they are fantastic. They work great, they don't strip, and they're color coded, which I find the best because I don't have to look at what size they are. I know them by what color they are, and that's the good part of it. All right, that's the intake. You can see that the intake was right here blocking this. So it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts that I can see. All right, and then we've got these two. This light pisses me off. It never stays on. I think it's got a short inside of it somewhere. All right, I'll undo these. The clips. There's 2 plugs, like you can see on the new fan motor. There's actually 2 plugs, and that's what I'm unplugging right now. So the fan motor is going to go back in like this inside the fan shroud. Get this one undone. All right, so both of my things are unplugged. These are little O-ring. They work great for these. They pop them off really good. Normally, I see people using the red handle one. This guy. Most of the time I see people using this guy. That's kind of hard to get in there and get under. So I feel like the O-ring works a little bit better. I don't think this has ever been off. Alright, so there's the bolt I need to get to take this bracket off. I'm hoping that I can just kind of slide it out of the way, or it looks welded on there, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to move that. But we're all learning on the fly here as we go, so start taking these bolts out and see where we need to go. Yes, he does. All right. This is what I was looking for. There's tight space in there, so this is the best thing to get in there. And these are all 10s. So, and he's got a 1/2-inch drive there, so I need the adapter from my drill to put the 1/4-inch drive. All right, let's start taking these bad boys off. Bolts are at the bottom. By taking these off and kind of tugging on them a little bit, see where we're getting held up at. Now let's see here. Okay, there are no bottom bolts, it doesn't feel like. wiggle this out of here. I don't want to cut anything. I may need to move this. I think if I move this reservoir here, there it goes. It was just clipped on it. This was just clipped onto that bracket. Can we get this bad boy out of here? Yes, we can. Here we are. All right, guys. So there's the fan shroud, fan motor. Everything's out. This is all we need to replace. Time to put her back together. Now, it looks like on this fan motor there's a notch that needs to be lined up with that. So we will put that in the right spot. And there it is. So it won't go in any other way other than with that flat spot in the right section. Hand tighten first, and now we will hold the motor. And she's tight.